Good morning, friends. Today I'm telling you about a story, The Princess. Long ago, in a small kingdom, lived a king and a queen. They had a brave and handsome son called Rupkumar. They loved him dearly and gave him everything he wanted. One day, the prince fell ill. Doctors came from far and wide to cure him, but they could do nothing. What they did not know was that while eating some fruit, the prince had swallowed a seed in which lived a tiny snake. Since then, the snake had been in the prince's stomach. It had grown big and fat, feeding on all the delicious food the prince ate. So it had decided to live in Rupkumar's stomach. The poor prince grew paler and weaker every day, and by he stopped hunting and riding, his favorite sports. His parents were very anxious. Rupkumar could not bear to see his parents so worried and decided to leave home. One night, when everyone was asleep, he left the palace. He walked and walked till he reached another kingdom. There he sat down on the steps of a temple to rest his aching legs. What Kumar done? The kingdom was ruled by a king called Alpabuddhi. He had two daughters whom he loved very much. But he loved his elder daughter a little more than his younger daughter. Every morning, his elder daughter would touch his feet and say, "Father, you may have victory wherever you go." But the younger princess, whose name was Chatura, would say, "Father, may you get what you deserve." This would always annoy the king, and he would send her away with a frown. He told his queen that the younger princess was becoming too proud and insolent. One morning, when the princess came to greet their father, he was in a particularly bad mood. As usual, Chatura said, "May you get what you deserve." This made the king very angry. "How dare you talk to me like that?" he cried, his face turning. "And with rage, it will serve you right if I give you what you deserve." The princess was surprised at her father's anger, for she had not meant to be rude. "Father, I am not afraid to get what I deserve," she answered softly. The king grew angrier still. "You deserve a penniless, good for nothing beggar as your husband," he said. He then called his minister and told him to take her away and give her in marriage to the first homeless man he came across. She was to be given nothing in marriage but two maids. So the minister went out with some soldiers in search of a poor man. When they saw Rupkumar, so sickly and pale, sitting on the temple steps, they asked him where he lived. He replied that he had no home. The minister decided that he was the right person for the princess and got them married in the temple. The princess did not really mind. In fact, she liked the good looking stranger very much. So she suggested that they leave her father's kingdom and go and build a house for themselves in the forest. He agreed, and they left for the forest with the two maids. There, near a river, they built a house. One day, When the prince was sleeping under a tree, the princess with her maids went gathering fruits in the forest. When she returned, she saw something that made her gasp in horror. She saw that a huge snake had slipped out of the sleeping prince's mouth. The snake was talking to another snake that was sunning itself. A prince's body is no place for a snake to live in, said the other snake. Why are you traveling him like this? You should go away and live in a more suitable place. The snake from the prince's stomach hissed loudly. Who are you to talk to me like this? Why don't you leave your pot of gold and go away? The snake from the hole swayed its hood angrily and snapped. Someone should tell the prince that if he is fed black mustard paste, you can be killed. The princess snake replied, someone should tell the prince that he should pour hot water over your hole to kill you. Then he can get all your gold. The princess quickly sent one of her maids to fetch black mustard from the market. She then made a paste and fed it to her husband. As soon as Rupkumar ate the mustard, the snake inside him died. The prince became well once again. Then the princess poured hot water into the hole and killed the other snake too. She told the prince to look inside the snake to pour out pit. Rupkumar was surprised and thrilled to find the pot of gold. Because of you, I am cured and now we are rich as well. He told his wife gratefully. Then he told her that he was not really a pauper, but a prince. We will now go back to our kingdom, and you will be my queen. We will now go back to our kingdom, and you will now be our queen. That is what you deserve to be. Chatura smiled and replied, first we'll go to my father's kingdom and show him that I did get what I deserved. King Alpabuddhi, who had been feeling very sorry for having treated his younger daughter so cruelly, was overjoyed to see her again. Now he had to agree with her that people got what they deserved. Bye bye.